بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال الله تعالى إن هدى الله هو الهدى وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله الكريم ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم واجعله لي إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة واجعله لي حجة يا رب العالمين آمين ثم آمين ربي يسر ولا تؤسر وتمم بالخير. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the beginning of starting our class so that he can put barakah in our effort and inshallah put knowledge and increase us in knowledge and wisdom inshallah. So Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh everyone.
Alaikum assalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, once again with the extreme mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala we are joined here together again. And inshallah, we have a very important topic today, and let's look at it so that we can talk about it. Okay, so we know so far. Let's do a quick review, and today's review will be mixed with the new concept. Yeah, so it will be 2 in 1. So we know in Arabic language we are dealing with the speech. Speech has 8 parts in English, and those 8 parts have been condensed into 3 in Arabic. Yeah, and the very basic unit of any language is words, and in Arabic the words are of 3 types. What are the names? Ismun,
Failun,
Fi'lun, wa harfun. Yes, and then after understanding all that, we said we are going to focus in this course, our main focus is on Ismun, and we said the Ismun has 4 properties which we should know by heart by now. These properties are jins, which is gender. So when we think about a noun which is a name of a thing, place, or a person, we need to know whether that thing is masculine or feminine. Then the second property, which is very important as well, is the number, and a number could be singular, wahid, dual, musanna, or plural, jama. Yeah. The third thing is type, kismun, whether a noun is a common noun or it's a proper noun. Yeah. And then the final property was status, which we can also call i'rab, and it tells us about the function of a noun in a given sentence. And there are 3 statuses, namely rafa, nasab, and jar. So far, any question on this? We all know this by now, right? We are in session number 7. And alhamdulillah, we have been doing a lot of practice all along. Okay, so can I get a quick feedback? Are we good with this information so far?
Yes.
Yes.
Very good job. Okay, so we learned a lot about gender. We did learn a lot about number. And today I'm going to skip the type for now, and we will jump to status. Are we good with that?
Yep.
Let's see, mashallah. Okay, so there are so far 19 people. So Brother Khalid, I see you there, mashallah. You there? Yes. MashaAllah, brother.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi. Yeah, I'm there.
Salam. MashaAllah. Very good job. Okay, so in the number category, let's take a look at, let's go back to this here. Okay. You know, what do I do? Maybe I should do it on the camera so that you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. So when we say adad, or when we say number, What is the Arabic for number?
Adad.
Yes?
Adadun.
Adadun. Okay. So now adad could be singular. Wahid. Yes. Then
Musanna.
dual. Musanna. Yeah. And then we have
Plural.
plural. Okay. Now here is where things get interesting. In the plural, which is Jama, we have two more branches. Okay. We have Jama Salim,
Jama Salim.
Right.
Jama
Muqassar.
Maksur.
Muqassar, right? Okay. Now what are the English words for that? Sound,
Sound and broken.
Broken.
plurals, and broken, right? Plurals. Okay. Then with all these, with all these numbers, we also have the gender attached with it. We can have Wahid, Mudhakkar, or Muannas. Agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. With the Musanna, same thing. Mudhakkar,
Muannas.
Muannas, right? So now you can see this is the property of noun. This is property number 2. We are saying this is property number 2. What is property number 1?
Gender.
Gender. So does the gender playing a role in the number? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Singular and dual. I don't see much difference in singular and dual. But when it comes to Jama, in the Jama Salim category, we can have Jama Salim, Mudhakkar,
Jama Salim. Muannas.
Jama Salim, Muannas. Agree?
Yeah.
Yes. Now in the the broken plurals, we also have Jama, we have Muzakkar and Muannas, but we don't have this category separated by two genders like this. We have Muzakkar, Muannas. So if we take an example, if I say Muslimun, is it Muzakkar Wahid?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. If I say Muslimatun, is it Wahid Muannas?
Yeah.
Right? So far, this shouldn't be any difficult, right? This is good. Yes. Now for Muthanna, we have Muslimani
Muslimani.
and
Muslimatani.
Muslimatun.
Tani. No, Muslimatani, right?
Tani.
Okay. Tani. Okay.
Right? That is the Mudakkar. And here is the Muannas. Agree?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, what is the Jama Salim Mudakkar for Muslimun?
Muslimuna.
Muna. Muslimu.
No.
Yes. So that's the Mudakkar part. Yes. What is the Jama Salim Muannas?
Muslimatun. Muslimatun.
Muslimatun. That is the Muannas.
Mhm.
So far, so good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because this is, now we are dealing with two things. We're dealing with gender and number together. Yes. We're dealing with number, gender, and number together. So we need to know we have Wahid. We can also have Wahid Mudakkar, Wahid Muannas. Simple, no problem, no big deal, no complication. Even in the dual, we have no problem. We have Muslimani, Muslima, Tani. Agree? But when it comes to sound plural, the Jama Salim Muzakkar is little different and the Jama Salim Muannas is different.
Different.
Agree?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, in the Jama Muqassar part, we know that it is mostly going to be non-human. Yes?
Yes.
For example, if I say Kitab, right? Is Kitab Mudakkar or Muannas?
Mudakkar.
Mudakkar. So it will be Kutubun. Yes? Right? Now, similarly, if I say something, okay, look. Sayyaratun. Is Sayyara Muannas or?
Muannas.
Muannas.
Okay. right? But sayaratun is not a broken plural. This is the wrong example. Okay. What is the feminine? I can't think of a female broken plural. Okay, what about masajid? Masajid is. Can anybody think of a feminine
No, muzakkar. Masajid is muzakkar.
broken
Masjid
plural
is-
muannas? Okay, when it comes to me, I'll give it to you. But there is also a broken plural muannas example which just skipped my mind. Okay, any question on this slide? Any question on this slide?
Maybe
What do we
Bakara.
understand?
What with the Bakara? Jama Bakara. Bakaratun.
Yeah, bakaratun. Yes.
Okay, so this is not a
Jama salim.
salim.
Yeah, Jama salim muannas. So bakaratun. Okay, we'll come to it, inshallah. I know one example, but it will be okay. Yeah, I can't think of it right now. It's just skipped my mind. Okay, but
I think you gave last. I can't recall either.
we'll inshallah come to it. But let's look at again. When we are dealing with number, we also have to keep gender in mind. Yeah. So when we are dealing with singular, when we are dealing with dual or plural, we have wahid, mudakkar, wahid, muannas, dual, musanna, mudakkar, musanna, muannas. Yeah. Jama salim and jama mukassar. Jama salim could have jama salim mudakkar because there is a una sound for the male and atun sound for the female. Now, this is the review from previous class. Have you guys reviewed during the week and you guys cleared this out, like what this jama salim and jama mudakkar and muannas?
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Okay. And jama mukassar, we are okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so when we deal with the status, we have to deal with three things. What do we have to deal with? We have to deal with, if I say status, we have to deal with, we know that we have rafa, nasab, and
Jar.
jar. Yes. But before I get there, I need to deal with the jins. Okay. Meaning, am I dealing with mudakkar or am I dealing with
Muannas.
muannas? Okay. Let's put muannas a little bit down because I'm going to need more room for that. Okay. Muannas. Okay. Now what is after jins?
Adad. Number.
Adad, right?
Adad.
So this is property number 1, property number 2, and this is property number 3. And we missed the type for now, right? So if I deal with mudakkar, can I have wahid?
Yes.
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 Can I have
Muannas. Musanna.
musanna?
Musanna.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then can I have jama?
Yeah.
Jama. Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Okay. So if I take the word Muslimun, right? Or Muslim, what did we say in Arabic by default? Everything is going to be mudakkar
Masculine.
and
Masculine.
it will be in the status of rafa. Yeah. So what is wahid?
Muslimun.
Muslimun.
Muslimun. Okay. What is the dual of Muslim?
Muslimane.
Muslimani.
Muslimani.
Ni.
Yes. And
Muna.
Muslimuna.
Okay. Anything new here, by the way?
No.
So far, we have done up to here already.
Yes. Repetition.
The only thing we have not done yet is to find the nasab and the jar.
Yes.
Agree?
Yeah.
The new people, please. Mashallah, now 25 people online. At this point, so far what you're seeing is what we have been doing in up to session number 6. Any
Yes.
questions, any confusion? Brother Tahir, Brother Imran, Brother Zakir.
Pretty straightforward. So far, so
Pretty
good.
straightforward. So what is our goal today? Our goal today is to take it to the next level and find out what is the nasab and jar of Muslimun in the wahid category and mudakkar category, musanna and jama. Okay. Now, before I get there, I want to do the following. Look at this chart. If I go out of here. Come on. Can you see this chart now?
Which,
Look, in order to
oh yeah,
do
now
the
we see.
status, you can see it, right? Brother
Yeah.
Khurram, are you with us today? Brother Khurram? Brother Khurram is there? I don't see him, but okay, no worries. Okay. Now, if we do the grouping, do you think we have 5 groups? Let me show you the example here. Okay. Look at this. How many groups we have? Singular,
Singular.
Mudhakkar and Muannas, correct?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We also have dual, Musanna,
Yeah.
Mudhakkar and Muannas.
One.
Agree? Do we have sound plural masculine, Jama Salim Mudhakkar?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have Jama Salim Muannas?
Yes.
Good. Do we also have the broken plural, both Mudhakkar and Muannas?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So to make it easy for you in today's lesson, how to find the status of the singular and the broken plural, I'm going to combine them. What am I going to do?
Combine them.
I'm going to combine the singular wahid, mudhakkar, muannas and jama mukassar, mudhakkar and muannas. So out of the 5 groups, how many groups are left with now?
4.
4. So what did I do? I joined group number 1 and
And
group
5.
number 5 into 1. Okay, let's say, let that sink in. Okay, so let's say can you see my camera again?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. Okay, so we are going to deal with Mudhakkar. Yes, we are dealing with Wahid plus
Jama Mukassar.
Jama Mukassar. Okay. And to find the status of Jama Mukassar and Wahid, we look at Rafa, Nasab, and Jar. Okay. So my word is
Muslimun.
Musli.
One.
Okay, I should put Rafa here. Is Muslimun by default Rafa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the last letter of Muslimun?
Meme.
Me.
Meme.
What is the last letter? Meme. Okay.
Meme.
So in the Nasab part, I am going to take it and put
Musliman.
Musliman.
Man.
Yes. And then in the Jar part,
Muslimin.
Muslimin.
Min. Okay. So the Wahid and Jama Mukassar, the rule is very simple. Last letter will have Dhammatan, Fatatan, or Kasra.
Fatatan and kasata.
Okay. This is going to be Rafa. This is Nasab and Jar. Okay. Now, if I give you another word, let's say Sadiqun. Okay, Sadiqun. Now, I need somebody new to help me out. Okay. Who do I pick? Let me start with some sister first. Okay. So sister, I see Sister Amiru Nisa. Sister Amiru Nisa, is Sadiqun Mudhakkar?
Yes.
Is it singular here?
Yes.
Okay. So we said in the singular category, how do you make Nasab and Jar? You took the last letter. So what will be the Nasab?
Sadiqan.
Sadiqan. Yes?
Yes.
Sadiqan. What will be the Jar?
Sadiqan.
Sadiqin.
Everybody agree with Sister Amirun Nisa?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. Now, Brother Asim, I have a word called mu'min. Mu'min. Mu'minun. Is it Rafa? Is this Rafa?
No.
Mu'minun. Yes.
Mu'minun. Rafa.
Okay. Look it here. Rafa is Dammatan. Nasab is Fatatan.
Kasratan.
Okay. Jar is
Kasratan.
Kasrat. Yeah. So is Rafa, you see Mudakkar Wahid. Yes. Is Mu'minun
correct.
Wahid?
That's correct.
Okay. So Rafa will be Mu'minun, because we said in order to find the status of a Wahid, you have to take the last letter and you have to look at the harakat. If it's Dammatan, is Rafa. What will be the Nasab?
Mu'minan.
Brother Ijaz, please let Brother Asim.
Okay.
Jazakallah, brother Jaz.
Yeah.
Mu'minan.
Mu'minan. Yes.
Nan, yes.
Okay. And then what will be the jar?
Mu'minin. Mu'minun. Mu'minun.
No.
Mu'minan. Mu'minan.
None. Okay.
Yeah, mu'min. Yeah.
None. Right?
Mu'minin.
Mu'minin.
Oh, mu'minin. Okay. So
Mu'min.
mu'minun, mu'minan, mu'minin. Agree?
Mu'min. Yes.
Everybody good with that? Okay, good. Now let's take another word. Let's say we say salihun. Yes. Let me see who can help me with this. I want another sister. Sister. Okay. Sister Asmin, are you with us today?
Yes.
Okay, Sister Asmin, is Salihun, is it the Mudakkar?
Yes.
Is it Wahid?
Yes.
Okay. Is it Salihun Rafa?
Salihun is Rafa. Yes.
Good. What will be the Nasab?
Salihan.
Salihan. Yes.
Yes.
What is the Jar?
Salihin.
Yes. Agree?
Yes.
Everybody agrees with that?
Yes.
Okay, good. So you see the rule for Wahid is simple. Exactly. No issues.
Yes.
As long as you know. So what will be the step to find? If I say, please tell me the status of a noun. Yeah. Do we have status of a noun, or do we have a status of a verb as well?
Noun.
Okay. Are we dealing with verbs right now?
No.
No.
Are we dealing with ism right now?
Yes.
And is the status as properties of an ism?
Yes.
Yes.
So if I
Yes.
say give me a status, what am I talking about? An
A
ism.
noun.
Yes.
A noun.
Status of a noun.
Yes. So I said to you, before we get into the complex stuff, I said, if you look at a noun, first thing you look at the number. Okay. And there is a reason to look at the gender also. But in the Wahid and Jama Mukassar category, the gender is not that important. All we need to know whether this noun is Wahid or not, or it is Jama Mukassar or not. Exactly. Yeah. Got it?
Mhm.
Okay. Then as soon as you know it's Wahid or Jama Mukassar, your rule is look at the last letter. If it's Dammatan, it's Rafa. If it's Fatatan, it's Nasab. If it's Kasratan, it's Jar. Agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's look at this very interesting thing. If I say Muhammadun, yeah,
Dun.
is it Rafa?
Yes.
Okay. Then if I say Muhammad,
Dan. Muhammad.
what is that? Is it Nasab?
It is Nasab. Yes.
Yes. And it will be Muhammad.
Madin.
Is it Jar?
Yes.
Okay. Why? Is it Muhammad Wahid?
Yes.
And it's Muzakkar, right?
Yes.
Yes. So as soon as I see Wahid, I know the Dammatan is Rafa, Fatatan, Nasab, and Muhammadin Kasratan.
Jar.
Agree? Okay, good. Now let's look at the feminine part of Wahid. Okay, let's look at Wahid feminine. If I say Wahid and Muannas, let's take the same example again.
Muslimatun.
Muslimatun.
Tun.
Muslimatun.
Tun.
Is it Rafa?
Yes.
Okay. Sister Homa, Muslimatun is Wahid.
It's Wahid.
Okay. And Rafa is Muslimatun. What is the nasab?
Muslimatan.
Muslimatan.
Tan.
Okay. What will be the jar?
Muslimatin.
Muslimatin. Now, did you had any issues finding the status once you knew it was Wahid?
No.
No, because the gender did not matter that much. The gender will matter when we will go to Jama Salim Mudakkar and Jama Salim Muannas, because they have the Una sound and the Atin sound, right? Okay, good. So, brother Fahad, if I say the female of Sadiqun is Sadiqatun, Sadiqatun, what will be the nasab?
Sadiqatan.
Okay, Sadiqatan. Yes,
Yes.
agree? What will be the jar?
Sadiqatin.
Sadiqatin. Very good job. Okay, Sister Farina, we have Salihatun. Salihatun is a female of Salihun.
Yes.
Okay. Is Salihatun Rafa?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give me the nasab of Salihatun?
Salihatan.
Salihatan.
Tan.
Okay, good. And the jar?
Salihatin.
Okay. Are we good?
Yes.
So the finding the status of a Wahid is pretty easy, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Very
good.
good.
Very good. Now the second part. Let's look at some Jama Mukassar examples. Jama Mukassar. Okay. Let's say Kitabun. Okay. So Kitabun is our word. We know that Kitabun is Wahid. Yes.
Yeah.
And I put here Rafa, Nasab, and Jar. Agree? Now, what is the Jama Mukassar of Kitabun?
Kutubun.
Kutubun, right? So is Kutubun Rafa?
Yes.
Okay, because the rule is the same. You look at the last letter, you put Dammatan for Rafa. What will be the Nasab?
Kutuban.
Kutaban.
Kutuban.
Ban.
Yes? And the alif I put is normally for Mudakkar because Kitab is Mudakkar. Okay, so this is one little extra knowledge I want to give you, that when you see a alif with the an part, that means that noun is Mudakkar. Okay, Kutu.
Brother Abid, does that happen for every
Every male, yes.
every
Okay.
male? Okay.
So what will be the jar part, Brother Asim, for Kutub?
Kutubun. Kutubin.
No. Kutubin. MashaAllah. Very good job. Okay. Another word I can give you is Masajidun. Masajidun. Is Masajid Jama Mukassar?
Yes.
Okay. What will be the nasab?
Sajidan.
Masajidan. Right?
With the
Because
alif.
masajid is also masculine in Arabic. Okay. What will be the jar, Brother Zakir?
Masajidin, right?
Masajidin. Very good job. So imagine you are already able to find the status of a noun, provided you know the rules. And to make the rules easy, we said anything, a noun, which is a wahid in number, or it is a Jama Mukassar, the finding the status is very simple. You go to the last letter, and if it's Dammatan, it's Rafa. If it's Fatatan, it is Nasab. And if it's Jar, it's kasratan. Are you guys with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we will come back to this knowledge again, but now let me try to explain to you why did we deal with the status, or why do we need the status to look at? Yeah. So for that, we will go back to our beginning of our lecture. Okay. Now, who remember from the session 1 when we talking about the status? Why do we need to find the status? What does the status tell us about noun? Who can tell me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Asim, brother Asim has a hand raised. Go ahead, brother Asim. What is your question?
Yeah, thank you. So I was going to answer your question.
Okay.
We know that we try to find the status because in the sentence, the subject is the rafa. The nasab is the nasab is the thing you're talking about, and the jar is the person who you're talking to, right? Or doing to.
No. Okay, but you're close, but the jar part is possession. Okay, like it tells us sort of a relationship or possession, and we're gonna get to that. So, brother Asim is correct, partially. The status of a noun is used to determine the role of that noun in a given sentence. Okay, and we will look at some examples, and that will help you understand the concept more clearly, inshallah. So, just to help you understand, when the status change, does it change the meaning of the noun?
Yes.
No, it does not change the meaning of the noun. If I say Muhammadun, and then I say Muhammadan and Muhammadin, is the meaning of Muhammad changing?
Meaning not change. Yeah,
no changing of the meaning, but the noun's role changes.
Role will change. The name will not change.
Because in a sentence, the nouns are the subject or the object of that sentence. Yeah. And you will see the example. Now, to give you an example about the status, there is another word for a status called hala. Halat. What is halat? Do you know, anybody knows what halat is?
State, condition.
State or condition, right? So for example, when you wake up in the morning, are you in a certain clothes in the morning?
Yes.
You have a specific clothes for sleeping or waking up in the morning.
Clothing.
But when you go to school or office, do you have certain other clothing?
Yes.
Okay, and when you go to a party or function or some other place, do you have some sort of additional clothing for that function?
Yes, may or may not.
But the person inside the clothes is the same, right?
That's correct.
But your hala, your state changes based on where you're doing, what you're doing, and where are you, what are you doing, right? So when you're going to sleep, you're putting the sleeping clothes. When you're going to work, you're wearing working clothes. When you're going to meet somebody, you're wearing your party clothes. Yeah? So this is just to give an example that you want to think of a status, think of a hala. Hala means what happens to the condition of the noun when it changes from nasab, rafa, nasab, and jar. Okay? So let's see what I can show you here. Okay. So the nouns have different endings to show their function in a sentence. It can be a subject. What is the Arabic for subject? Nominative case.
Nominative case.
Rafa or marfu ending. When something is rafa, we call it marfu. Yes? Okay. Or it can be an object of a verb, accusative case, or mansub. Agree?
Yeah.
And or it can be a possessor of a thing or come after a preposition or an adverb, genitive case, or majroor. Are you with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at this example. Inshallah, this will help us. Okay. Al-Kitabu. Now, in the Al-Kitab, is there a al there?
Yes.
Is this a proper noun?
Yes.
Okay. When you have al, can you have tanween?
No.
So that is why there is only one dhamma. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is Al-Kitab wahid?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So Al-Kitabu is what status?
Rafa.
Rafa.
Rafa. Is everybody with me on this, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Now, kitabun, is it proper or common?
Common.
Common. Is this wahid?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Does it have the last letter have the dammatan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why dammatan? Because it's a common noun, right? By default, the common nouns will be status of rafa. So is this rafa?
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Good.
Rafa.
Muhammadun, is it singular?
Yes.
Muhammad.
Does the last letter has dammatan?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it is rafa.
Yeah.
Rafa.
Okay. So you see how simple it is. As soon as you know the number of the noun, and if you know the rule of finding the status by the number, then it becomes really, really easy. You look at the last letter and you look at the haraka on it, and then right away you can tell me the status.
Yes.
Al-babu, common or proper?
Proper.
Proper. So the dhamma is telling you it is the status of
Rafa.
rafa. And babun, without the, this is the common noun.
Common
So is
noun.
the last letter had dhammatan?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it is rafa.
But Abid,
Yes.
so any
Yes.
noun with a
Yeah.
with a dammatan, whether it's is rafa ending, right? Is that an accurate statement? Like the status of rafa if you have a dammatan,
Yes.
the last word, right? Last letter.
Yes, the last letter. So what I have said again, now when we are dealing with nouns, we have to take multiple things into consideration. Yeah. So that is why I said there is a number, jins. The four properties of nouns are the gender, the number, the type, and the status. Okay. When I was dealing with number, the gender was also become important because I have certain rules for mudhakkar and I have certain rules for muannas. And those rules only applied when I was dealing with Jama Salim Mudhakkar and Jama Salim Muannas. Everything else, every other number, the gender did not matter too much. Are we clear on that?
Yeah.
Well, Zakir, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Assalamu alaikum, brother Abid.
Yes, brother.
Just a little question here. It's a,
Yeah.
I think I might be misunderstanding, but
Go ahead.
Muhammadun is a proper noun as well. Why
Yeah.
why would not we say Muhammadun?
Oh, because that al doesn't apply to that proper names. Proper name does not have al in there. That's why.
No, but otherwise, if we see,
It's not going to be al Muhammad ever. It's not like a
now I know, but even Muhammadun is since it's a proper. Is it
It
not
is a proper noun, and this name, as per the grammatical rules, is written as
Most
Muhammad.
praised one.
Okay, that's an advanced topic, so just take my word for it. It is Muhammadun. But when it's Ibrahim, it is Ibrahimu. Okay, so there's a single dhamma. But what is that rule? Let's not get there because it will complicate the things right now.
Okay, no worries.
So Muhammadun is a proper noun, and you will put the dhammatan on it. It is by as per Arabic group, Arabic grammar. Okay. So where were we, brother Zakir?
We were talking about the
Yes.
properties of the nouns and
Yes. So
discussing that, right?
as soon as you want to know the status of a noun, you have to determine the number of the noun first. Yeah. And I said, if the number is singular or Jama Mukassar, only in that group, you will go and look at the last letter. And if the last letter has Dhamma or Dhammatan, it is Rafa. Okay. And if it has Fatha or Fathatan, it is going to be Nasab. If it has Kasra or Kasratan, it is going to be status of
Jar.
Jar. Now, single Kasra, single Fatha, or single Dhamma will be specific case of a proper noun like Al-Kitabu, right? But when you have Kitabun, you had the full Tanween. Kitaban, Kitabin. Muhammadun, Muhammadan, Muhammadin. Al-Babu, Al-Baba, Al-Babi. Babun, Baban, Babin. Now, all of these nouns are Mudhakkar. That's why in the Nasab, they have the extra alif. Kitaban, Muhammadan, Baban. You follow this? So there's one little rule you guys have to remember. In the Mudhakkar, when you're making Nasab, you have to add additional alif. Any questions on this so far?
No.
Okay, Sister Jahan was logged off. Is she
I,
back yet?
I just got back, like, 10, 20, I was off. And then I
Okay.
just got back now. So I missed a whole bunch
Okay.
anyway. Mhm.
Okay, no worries. So, inshallah, we are going to repeat it so many times that by the end of the subject, you will be, at least for Wahid and Jama Mukassar, you guys will be, inshallah, in good shape. Any question on this slide? So, Dhamma, Fatha, Kasra, you understand the role of Dhamma, Fatha, and Kasra in a noun status?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So we looked at this group already. So we grouped number 1 and broken plural in one group. These group 2, group 3, and group 4, inshallah, we will cover in the next class. We'll just keep things simple. So rule number 1, in order to determine the status of the noun, look at the haraka of the last letter. In which case, when it's singular or broken plural. Are we good with this rule? Is this simple enough? If
Yes.
Dhamma or Dhammatan, then Rafa or Marfu. Function, subject. This is a summary of the lecture. If Dhamma or Dhammatan, then it will be known as Rafa or Marfu, and the function of the noun will be subject. If Fatha or Fathatan, then Nasab or Mansub, the function is object. If Kasra or Kasratan, then Jar or Majroor, the function is possessive. Okay, let's look at this example. I know that you don't know enough Arabic yet to translate this, but I am going to help you. Your job is to focus on the red part in the sentence. Okay, Dhahaba Muhammadun ila suki. Dhahaba means somebody went. Ila suki, to the market. Now, in this sentence, is Muhammadun is the noun?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is Muhammadun in the status of Rafa?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Who is going to the souk? Who's going to the market?
Muhammad.
Muhammad.
Is Muhammad the subject of this sentence?
Yes.
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 So, how do you know? When you see the Dhammatan. Yes? Follow? Okay. Look in the next sentence. Hamidun talibun mujtahidun. Okay. Hamid is a hardworking student. Okay. Talibun and mujtahidun. So these are in what talibun is in what status?
Rafa.
Rafa.
Rafa. Mujtahidun in what its status?
Rafa.
Rafa.
Are these all nouns?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Aminatu bintun jamilatun. Amina is a beautiful girl, right? Now, here the Dhammatan is showing the status of bintun, Rafa. Jamilatun, Rafa. Making sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, hold on. Look at this. Raitu Muhammadan fis-suqi. Over here, focus on the red part. Raitu mean I saw Muhammad in the market.
In the basket.
Now, is
in the
Muhammad
market.
is Muhammad still the subject?
Object.
Yes.
Object. No.
Is the object now. So when we want to say Muhammad is object, we said Muhammadan,
Da.
not Muhammadun.
Okay.
Agree?
Yeah.
Is it helping you understand the concept now that why the status is important?
Yes.
Okay. Kam dolaran indak. Dolaran mean dollars. How many dollars you have? Okay. This is the word, the translation of this sentence is how many dollars you have. Now, who's the object here?
You.
You.
No, dollar. Like how many dollars you have, right?
No.
So look at the
Yeah,
red part.
object is dollar. Yes. Yes. The subject is you.
So
Yeah.
if object is dollars, what should be the status of dollars?
Nasab.
Nasab.
Nasab, sorry.
Good job. So you see the red part is with the fathatan and a alif. So that means dolaran is masculine.
Masculine.
And nasab. Yes, it is singular. Now, when you say kalima, you say ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. I testify that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the slave and messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes. So look at who's the object here.
Muhammad.
Muhammadan.
If he's an object, what status should he have?
Nasab.
Nasab.
Nasab. Is he masculine?
Yes.
Okay, so do we see the extra alif at the end?
Yes.
And do we see the fathatan?
Yes.
Yes.
MashaAllah. Are we getting the hang of it now? Like why it's not that hard? Good. Look at this one. When there is a kasra, then it is majroor. Okay, and in that we see a possession. So the kasra or the majroor part is giving some sort of that who is the possessor of that. Hada kitabu Muhammad. Muhammadin. This is Muhammad's book. Okay, or I can say this is book of Muhammad. Yeah. Now, who is the possessor of the book? Muhammad. So should be the status of Muhammad?
Jar.
Jar. Muhammadin. Is Muhammad singular?
Yes.
Okay, so how do we know the status of singular? By looking at the last letter. And the moment I see kasratan, I know this is jar. Yes. Okay, let's look at the next sentence. As-sa'atu ala-sariri. Now, asa means the watch. Ala is on. As-sarir is the bed. Yes.
The bed.
Okay. The bed. Now, is the bed the common or proper here?
Proper.
Proper. So I see the al, right? I see the al there. So am I going to have kasratan or kasra?
Single kasra.
Kasra only. So that means the watch is on the bed. Yes?
Yeah.
So what is the status of the bed?
Jar.
Majroor.
Yes.
Majroor.
And so for the kasra, there are two rules. Either you see the possessor or you see a preposition coming before it. So when the preposition is ala is a preposition, is a harfun?
Harf jar.
Yes.
Good. Now, let's look at the next sentence.
Ayyu yawmin hadha.
Ayyu yawmin hadha.
What is day
What
today?
day is this? What day is this? So
Yeah,
is
what day is
yawmin,
this?
what is the status of yawmin?
Majroor.
Majroor. Okay? Because we are saying what day of the week it is or what day. So it's sort of a possessor, right? Ayyu shahrin haza. What month is this?
Month is this.
Or which month is this? So shahrin is also in the status of
Jar.
Jar.
jar. Okay, mashallah. So far so good. Okay. Now, let's look at this whole chart again with the wahid only and the jama mukassar. I'm not going to talk about musanna and jama salim. So your focus should be on this top line here. So muslimun, musliman, muslimin.
Mean.
Yes. Rafa, nasab, and jar, mudakkar. When you have wahid muannas, muslimatun, muslimatan, muslimatin. Yes. I am looking at the last letter and I'm following the haraka. The an, in sound is telling me rafa, nasab, and jar. Now let's focus on the jama mukassar because musanna and jama salim, we are going to do it later. In jama salim, we have kutubun. Kutubun is male. Yeah. A book, meaning books. Books, the jama will be, rafa will be kutubun, kutuban, kutubin, nasab and jar. Sufunun. Sufunun means ships. Ship is a feminine in Arabic language. Okay. So sufunun, sufunan, sufunin. Any difficulty here? We are looking at the last letter, putting dammatan for rafa, fatatan for nasab, and kasratan for jar. Are we good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. Let's see. Let me see what else I got here. Okay. Let's do this again. All right. Now, this is another exercise we're going to do together, and this will help me that how much you understand. Okay. So look at this. Are we dealing with masculine?
Yes.
Are we dealing with singular? Okay,
Yes.
good. And then we have dual and musanna. And again, I have the animation of the same chart, but we are going to focus on wahid and jama mukassar only. Okay. So Rafa, Muslimun. Okay, here is the part where you have to help me. Let me see who can I ask, who I have not asked yet. So Sister Jahan, I think I'm going to start with you. Please give me the nasab of Muslimun.
Muslimin. No,
Think
man. Musliman.
Musliman.
Man.
Okay, it's actually
Oh, sorry.
that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Musliman.
Yeah.
You're right. Agree? Everybody agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Brother Tahir from Abbotsford, can you please give me the jar of Muslimun? Brother Tahir, are you with us? Okay, he looks like he's away. Brother Tazuddin, Brother Sharif, can you give me the jar for Muslimun?
Musliman.
Think again. The jar. What is jar? What haraka is connected with jar?
Muslimin.
Very good. So here, look at this. What happened to my screen? Muslimin, right? This is what you're saying, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna do this one because this is for, we'll do this next week because this is gonna confuse you guys. Okay, let's do this one. This will be easier. Okay. So this is your example. This is the practice we are doing. We are saying Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin, Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin. Now the next word is Sadiqun. Okay. Now somebody give me the nasab and jar for Sadiqun. And who do I want to ask? Brother Wasim, could you please give me the nasab and jar for Sadiqun?
Sadiqan, Sadiqin.
Look at this. Everybody good with this?
Yes.
Sadiqun, Sadiqan, Sadiqin. Why there is an extra alif, Brother Wasim?
Because it's masculine.
Masculine. Okay. Sister Homa, I need the feminine for this.
Okay. Sadiqatun, Sadiqatan,
Sadiqatun,
Sadiqatin.
MashaAllah. Okay, everybody else, are you able to follow this? And also, this thing is getting clear in your mind now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Who else I want to ask? Brother Fahad, did I already ask you? Brother Imran, I need to talk to Brother Imran. Brother Imran, are you with us?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, Brother Imran. The word you will see is, all right, where is it? Come on. Alimun.
Aliman, alimin.
Very good job. All right. Now, Sister Unaiza, please give me the feminine of this.
Alimatan, Alimatin.
Alimatan, Alimatin. MashaAllah. Now, why is it easy for us to understand the status right now? What number are we dealing with?
Wahid.
Wahid. What is the rule for Wahid? Where do we have to look at it?
Last letter.
Last letter.
Last letter. And what haraka I need to look at?
Dammatin.
Damatan for what? Rafa.
Rafa.
Nasab.
For Rafa.
Okay, good.
Fatatan.
Very good. And for jar?
Kasratan.
Katatin.
Okay, good.
Kasratain.
So, Brother Nasib, I need you to help me out with this. Mu'minun.
Mu'minan, mu'minin.
Okay, why do we have an extra alif here?
Male.
Male, very good. All right, Jazakallah khair. Sister, do we have Sister Manal here with us today? Sister Manal?
Yes.
Okay, would you like to answer the feminine of Mu'minun?
Mu'minun.
Mu'minatun, right?
Mu'minatun.
Okay. Nasab will be
Mu'minan.
Mu'minatan, right?
Mu'minatan.
Okay. And then the jar will be?
Mu'minatin.
Very good job. MashaAllah. Good job. Okay. Who else is there? Brother Mansoor. Okay. What happened here? Brother Mansoor, are you with us? Okay. Mudarrisun. What? Mudarrisan, mudarrisin. Very good. Okay. Now, Brother Mansoor, if you see in a sentence mudarrisun, what will be the role of this noun?
Subject.
Object?
Subject.
Subject. And if you see mudarrisin, what will be the function of that?
That would be the third type. Subject, object, and the third one is
Possessor. Possessor, right? Like you can say Kitabu Mudarrisin, the teacher's book. Yes. So you have some sort of possession. Who is the possessor of the book? Mudarris. So Mudarris is supposed to be status of jar. Okay. If I'm forgetting somebody, please tell me if they want to answer. Brother Afzal, would you like to answer the feminine of Mudarrisun?
Brother, it's Mudarrisatun.
Mudarrisatun.
Then Mudarrisatan.
Okay.
Mudarrisatin.
Okay. So if you see in a sentence Mudarrisatin, what function this noun will be playing in there?
Majroor.
Okay, but what does that mean?
I'm not sure if I understand this correctly.
Okay,
brother.
so can you give me an example of Mudarrisatun in the status of jar? Like what will be the example? So give me one example.
Mudarrisatin, you mean?
Yes. So if in a sentence you see Mudarrisatin, what thought will come in your mind that what is the role or function of Mudarrisatin in that sentence?
I'll pass it on, brother, if you can explain.
Okay, if I say Kitabu Mudarrisatin, what does that mean?
Book
Kitabu,
is
the Kitabu Mudarrisatin. Can somebody help out, Brother Afzal? What is meaning of Kitabu Mudarrisatin?
Teacher's
Yes,
book.
I can do that.
Teacher's book.
Okay, who was that? Zakir? Was it you?
Yeah, I can do.
Okay,
Javed.
go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, Mudarrisatin is a when there is a kasratan, this is a possessor.
Possessor. So that means
Possessor.
it possesses something.
The
And
kitab
if I say
belong
Kitabu
to the-
Mudarrisin, yeah, go ahead.
Kitab belong to the
Teacher. The simple translation will be the teacher's book. The teacher's book or the book of teachers. Yes. Okay. So the point I'm trying to make here that by looking at these statuses, you should also understand that what will be the role of this noun if it is in a sentence. So Brother Afzal, back to you. If in a sentence, if I have Mudarrisatun, what will be the role of that noun?
That's the subject.
Very good. And when it's Mudarrisatan?
That's the object.
Okay. In Mudarrisatan, I don't see an extra alif. Why is that?
Because it's female.
Very good. MashaAllah. Now you yes. Right. Okay. So who else is there? Brother Asim, your brother Jamil is here, MashaAllah. Brother Jamil, would you like to take care of this kafirun? Okay, looks like he's away. Okay, Rian, would you like to talk about this, Rian? Rian, are you there? Okay, Rian is not answering. Brother Shaukat? Brother Shaukat?
Ji Abid bhai, I'm here, but
So kafirun, what is the nasab for kafirun?
Kafiratan.
Okay, so Sister Farina, you go ahead, please. Kafirun.
Okay. Kafiratan.
Okay, we are asking for male, right? Kafirun.
Kafiran.
Kafiran. The nasab will be.
Oh, kafiran. Okay, yeah.
Please go ahead and tell me the feminine.
Kafirin. Kafirin.
Kafirin. Okay, Brother Taj, give me the feminine of kafira or kafirun.
Kafiratun. Kafiratan. Kafiratin.
MashaAllah, very good job. Okay, Kazibun. Are we, by the way, also understanding the meaning of these words?
Yes.
They're pretty clean by now because we have gone over it. This is the last one we will do before the break. And then inshallah, we'll come back and do more with after the break.
Inshallah.
Brother Kazim, are you there with us, please? Okay, Brother Kazim, I saw it earlier. Okay. Sister Lubna, please go ahead. Okay.
Which one?
Kazibun.
Kazibun, Kaziban, Kazibin, Kazibatun, Kazibatan, Kazibatin.
MashaAllah. Jazakallah khair.
So what does Kazibun mean?
Liar.
Liar.
A person who lies a lot, right?
Who lies.
Kazibun. And the female will be Kazibatun. Yeah?
Yeah.